be the glory. Yeah, it's to God be the glory. The book of 1 Samuel, chapter number 30, it lets us know that David was just coming back from the battle. And when he went on his way home from the battle, he found out that the Amalekites had came and burned up his town. Not only did he burn it up, but he took all the women and the children. That's what he did. So that means his wife, his companion, his kids, oh my God, his heart, it was gone. I believe David, he didn't really care about the town being burnt, but he looked around and did not find his family. So what we have to learn and what we have to understand is like David did. David, the Bible lets us know that David encouraged himself in the Lord. What we have to learn how to do, my brothers and my sisters, when everybody has turned their backs on you, and when everybody says that there's nothing good that can ever come out of your life, what we have to learn how to do is encourage ourselves in the Lord. What we have to learn how to do, my brothers and my sisters, is when people walk out on you, when people lie on you, the people talked about stoning him as if it was his fault that the Ammonites came to burn up their city. But what we have to learn how to do is when the people that's always been right there for us, when they begin to speak of stoning us, when they begin to speak of stoning us, what we have to learn how to do is encourage ourselves in the Lord. Whether you believe it or not, my brothers and my sisters, I'm on my way to my seat. But point number one, what I have to let you know, my brothers and my sisters,